Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
It's a pleasure meeting you once again. So, for the sake of the celebrations that are coming up, we thought we'd just come and have a little chat with you as to, your coming here, your presence here. But first off, could I just ask you to kindly give us an introduction of yourself and a little bit about your background?
Okay, I am Mrs. Nwachukwu. Yes, I am a teacher. I used to live in Lagos State. I have a crèche. I run a crèche in Lagos State. And from Abia State. So I came across Peniel as a Metropolitan, yes, the estate. And from one of my friends, a church member, she told me people came to her school towards around that Agege area. And she said that she has a feeling that these people are good, they are real, not like some other estates that she has come across with. She now asked me that I can also give her a trial since I said I needed a property, a landed property. That was how I started with you, and I thank God since then it has been from glory to glory.
That's lovely. Well, I remember way back, I believe I was on that site inspection that brought you to this site on that day, and you said something that has stayed with me over the years, that your landlord will not eat your next year's rent. I mean, it has stayed with me, and I've used it in a lot of my lectures in the office.
Wow.
So I want to ask you, what were your initial impressions when you visited the site?
Okay, at the time I visited the estate, it had a whole lot of push, but I prayed about it, and then I said I'll walk with my faith with God, and I thank God. God actually answered my prayers.
Yeah, faith is a wonderful thing, But what else can you just also tell us, what do you love about living on this estate? What is the thing that actually keeps you motivated living on this estate?
Okay, thank you very much. Number one is peace of mind. In this estate, since we came in, there has not been any issue of maybe disturbance when you're building. When you're building, the estate has settled everything they need to settle with the land grabbers, and then they don't give them any issue, any problem. So you go ahead to build whatever you're building, and since we have been living here, it has been so peaceful, not like some other estates where you are and you will not rest. So it has been wonderful being in this estate.
Oh, that's nice. I was actually about to ask you what's the environment, what's the security like, but it's as if you preempted me and answered that question. But nevertheless, what is the sense of community among the residents there? What's living like with the residents in this estate?
Okay, wow, that's a very interesting question. The estate, people coming in here are almost like Lagosians moving down here. So the kind of life you live in Lagos, you still see it over here.
Oh, that's nice. It definitely will come to stay. Then, how has your experience been, with the management, or should I say the developers of these gardens?
Wow, this has been glorious. In fact, whenever I come to see the director of the estate, he's always ready to listen. He's ready to help. He's ready to, make someone grow. I can remember when I met him for the first time, and I explained that our landlord has increased our rent, and I don't think we can afford as at that time, we cannot afford what the man is giving us at that point. So he said that I should not worry, that I should just go ahead with the decision, that I'm taking the right step, that in future I will see this decision that I've made, that I'll be happy with that, because he said that is where he was also coming from. So and I took a bold step, and I also tried and move on with it, and I see that I'm having results every day.
I believe that's nice. That's actually where I think that was when that generated that statement you said those years back that the landlord will not eat your next year's rent.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, how would you rate the customer service and the responses from the company?
Oh, it has been wonderful. Yes, they are. When you call them, they are always ready to listen. They don't make you feel frustrated. You know, every time you just visit the office or you make a call through, yes, especially the director is always there to listen.
Oh, that's it. It's really lovely to hear. Very lovely to hear. But I would love to ask a question that has to do with your projection about the properties here. How do you feel about the long-term value and the investment potential of this property?
Okay, it's a very great one. Yes, for anyone investing here, I can remember we bought this land at 280 then. But especially this particular one, 208,000 for 300 square meter then. And you know, today what I'm hearing about it has skyrocketed. And it's a very good investment. It's a place to invest, because I can't imagine getting something for 280,000 and then I moved in here 2018. I think this 7 years or thereabouts, I'm already hearing 2.2 million for the same 300 square meters. So it's a very good one.
Oh, that's really a lovely one. Okay, so how would you at this juncture, how has your move to Peace Gardens, how has it impacted your lifestyle or that of your family? How would you?
Wow, that's a great question. Because I think I'm happy that I took the decision.
Nice.
Wow, coming to Peace Garden, though at the initial stage it was not easy. Coming down from Lagos down to this place, but everything is about making up your mind and determination. So I decided that we will be here and we will grow.
That's right.
And I thank God that we made that decision. It has really, I think my children my last baby now is he's already writing his wife to come out of school.
Oh, that's
and there are so many things I have done as a result of coming to this place. We've been able to save monies that you would have used to anyhow in Lagos for different things. But as we come down here, or as we came down here, things are really, you are able to maximize your money and use it well, and you are happy in the decisions you make.
That's lovely. Making up your mind and facing it with determination. So the last question I would love to ask you before we round up is, we are in our 10th year as a company. We are marking our 10th year on the 28th of June. My question goes like this. What would be your message of encouragement to the managing director of Peniel Metropolitan Limited? That's one. And two, what would be your message to other would-be investors into Peniel Metropolitan Limited?
Okay. My message to the director is I really, really appreciate him. I say thank you to him for encouraging us, even as at then that it looks like it will not develop. So he's always there to encourage, And I could remember I also worked with the company for some time.
Oh yes.
Yes, at least for some months.
Yeah.
And I know how he's always reinforcing, giving out when you work.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will tell him thank you very much, and I will say he should not stop what he's doing. He's really, really trying. If you determine and he encourages you, go ahead. You'll be happy at the end. Then to those who want to invest into the company, they should go ahead, do it with prayers and faith, and you will be happy that you did. Thank you very much.
So thank you very much for giving us your time, and we hope to see your school and the property gain more heights in the future. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you very much.